star, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spot like the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. And checking out Phoenix, they're just 4 spots down from them.
You know, for New Orleans, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Tari Eason is out there with Barnes. And it's Peters in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, they've got Devin Booker, also Sharp out there. And it's Cheeks in at the 4. Here's Marks. In his last outing, 8 points for him. To the inside. And we're about a minute into the first. Out to the wing. Pass to Sharp. From the top of the key. Second chance shot, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night now, and he knocks down the first one. As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
Outside for Booker. They've got numbers. Here's Peters. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And here are the Suns. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Booker for 3. Eason pulls it in. Here's Marks. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. Pass to Sharp. Back to Booker. Down low. And Sharp the bucket on the assist from Booker.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's King. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Barnes, it's good.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." BA, back to you.
Good job there, Ali. Thanks.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Pass to Gooden. Let's go with a 3. And King pulls it down. The Pelicans trail. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Marks. Here's King. No points so far. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
These are his first free throws of the game. He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's King. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Pass to Marks. There's the triple. Gooden pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Now Messi. Outside Sharp. Shot clock at 5. No good on the shot. Eason with some nice D. Here's King. He's scoreless. The shot by Marks, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Cheeks. He's guarded by Barnes. For 3, Booker. Pelicans cleared away. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, it's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Now here's Easton. Barnes with a screen on Booker. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And here's Booker. That one doesn't drop.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
So they take the lead. Barnes has got 6 points.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's see some of the numbers here for Scotty Barnes.
And by looking at his true shot.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Here's King, still without a bucket. Pass to Cotton. Here's King, Booker defending, and it's King missing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
We've got Sharp, also Devin Booker out there, and it's Gooden in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. 5 to shoot, Sharp. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Sharp's got his second basket.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Pass to Garrett. Here's Ramsey. Hey, puts up a 3. Gooden pulls it in. Outside Booker. It's deflected. Here's King. Pass to Ramsey. Here's Willis. Sinks that one from the post. Willis has got 5 points in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, that, and also, how about the level of activity we've seen from them defensively? They've been up on the ball, pressuring, active hands coming away with steals. It's just been great to see.
Here's King. No made baskets yet. To the wing, right side. Ramsey passes to King. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Ramsey gets the bucket. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Gooden. Back to Booker. Another one goes. Incredible.
I mean, his legendary career continues. Very close to joining that top 5 all-time scoring list.
And really, that list is the who's who of NBA history. Here's Ramsey. Three-pointer. Gooden pulls it in. Gooden's got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Henderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. The Pelicans, number 1.
And defensively, they have really set the tone lately, preventing teams from getting into any kind of rhythm against them.
Pass to Messi. Oh, deflected. Here's King. And now the Suns, fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. They set the pick. And here's Booker. Here's the 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter, but they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
Pass to Cotton. Now here's Henderson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's King, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Garrett, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Booker looking around. Pass to Sharp. The 3 is up. On target from range. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Garrett. Henderson outside. No good on the triple. Here's Gooden. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Suns ahead, up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. Your toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
You know, right now for New Orleans, they haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intensity level. Become more aggressive, night after night, fight after fight. Aggressive is right.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 5-point game. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Barnes. He's out there with Tari Eason. And it's Peters in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Booker. Shoots it from the corner. And King pulls it down.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
They get it back. Outside Eason to the left wing. King, the pass to Barnes. Off target from three-point range. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Leading by 5. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Booker's got 17 points.
Having his way with the defense, Booker creates separation and nails the shot.
Here's King. An easy 2 on the layup.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was really important time, and it was good for me." Back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Marks. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Marks. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's King. Up top, Barnes.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
King. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. And there's the drive.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's King. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Jams it in off a great move.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Just 5 on the clock. Gooden, pass to Booker. Shoots. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Eason for the tie. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Outside Booker. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him deliver.
Here's King. Booker defending. Goes up at the elbow, and it's King missing. The Suns leading. Gooden, pass to Booker. Here's Gooden, defended by Eason. Pass to Sharp. Outside for Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's the break. Here's Sharp. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Marks. And again, New Orleans no good. The Suns have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Out to the right wing. Outside Eason. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Peters. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence.
New Orleans in the lead. They've got Devin Booker, and it's King in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Eason. 3-pointer, no good. And Phoenix shooting just 38% for this game so far. Booker for 3. A rebound by Willis.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Here's King. Off target with the 3.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to King. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Grantham. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Eason. The 3. Counted from distance. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock. King, the pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Phoenix no good that time either. The Pelicans lead by 5. Here's King to the wing on the left. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Eason, pass to King. And here's Henderson for 3. And he stays with it.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one.
Messi, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Number 21, Messi.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Henderson. Here's King. Here's Eason. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. To the middle. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Man, good whistle there.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, you can also throw in what a great job they've done defensively, blocking and altering shots and just playing with a committed effort defensively.
Henderson for 3. Here's Willis. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Misi. Pass to Booker. Here's Lloyd, defended by Eason. And the layup is good off the glass.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Over to the left wing. Here's King. Oh, sweet move. Here's Willis, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Here's King, defended by Eason. With the step back. Booker with the finish inside.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Here's King. Pass to Eason. Now here's Henderson. Back to Eason. Here's King. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Lloyd. King, the pass to Booker to take the lead. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Garrett, he's checked in for New Orleans. Ramsey comes in for Eason.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. King, the pass to Ramsey. Here's King for 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Gooden. Here's Cheeks. Now Sharp. Clock at 6. For 3, Booker. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 4.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Garrett. They need this. Nice move. It's hauled in by the Suns. Misi's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And when he finishes that way, ooh, that's fun.
Hey, he's a blue-collar guy, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's exactly what you want. When he's at the rim with his size, he should be attacking.
Sharp finds Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
14 foul.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
And so he hits both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Ramsey, 18 feet out. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Booker, beyond the arc. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Here's King. Booker defending. King, the pass to Ramsey. Just 5 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Garrett. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
They got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Right side, Booker. Got it. Booker's got 35 in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
They've done so many things well in this one, including getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of easy points.
It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession, and Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. The Pelicans making a switch here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's King, and he dunks it down.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Pass to Gooden. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Booker. Yes, sir!
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pelicans trail by 5. He takes it in. Barnes outside. Here's King. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Yves Missi.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
The Suns have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the 4th. Picked by Missi. Here's Sharp. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Ooh, the shot misses. Well, New Orleans shooting 40% from the field in this one.
Suns foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for New Orleans.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the Suns shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Sharp. Yes! Using that window!
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
1:46 left in the 4th quarter. Here's King. Booker defending. Here's Barnes. Driving to the basket. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And there's the screen. Right side Booker. Now Sharp. Beyond the arc. That's off.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Outside Booker. From 7. Puts it up from 7. Can't get it to go. And the Pelicans with possession here. 3-point lead. Here's King. Booker defending. Tosses it up. It's gone! What a J!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Poke loose. By himself. Yes, sir! We saw it coming. He left no room for error. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And so the Pelicans take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And time now to present our player of the game.
You underdig that. Do you? I definitely do. That's where I come in at. Walk like a player, talk like a player. Keep it real, baby. I'm a lifesaver. Far from a ain't got too many favors. I ain't gotta settle. I got too many flavors. Feel more mackin', Skull City stacking. Players over here, let me tell you what's happening. Me and Spence, yeah, we